Okay, Judge.
All right, good morning. This is Judge Alyssa Perez resuming the criminal docket for the 210th District Court for February 8, 2022. Again, all matters being heard are being heard in accordance with all emergency orders and directives regarding COVID-19. In addition to that, we're streaming all matters live via YouTube. Mr. Pantoja, would you call our next case, please?
Yes, Judge. Cause number 2018-0D0-3091. Cause number 2022-0D0-0167. State of Texas versus Gerardo Escobedo Campa. Announcement of council, please.
King for the state of Texas.
And Daniel Avilar for Gerardo Campa. Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, and we are set for pre-revocation, and then I guess we have a new DWI third. What are we doing on this one?
Judge, we're waiting on some evidence to come in, specifically the labs, I think, are at issue here, Your Honor. In the meantime, I guess it's the status quo.
Is there not a bench warrant out on the 2018 probation case?
Your Honor, if I may, that probation case has expired on April 18, 2021. There is an open motion that was filed within time, which remains open. But I do want to remind the court, in the event if Mr. Campa was to continue on probation, we do have to submit that extension before the April 18th date of this year.
Okay. I know it's early on, Ms. King, but have you looked at that DWI? Is it a true third?
Yes, Your Honor. We are actually, including myself, waiting on the lab. I guess they accepted the case without the lab records because they're taking a long time. Let me see.
And I'm sorry, Judge, I didn't get that expiration date for the one that expired.
April 18th.
No, it already expired. She was talking about the extension by which to submit the extension, but
I understood that to be the 18th as well. Is that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah. Okay.
so he expired last year, I thought.
2021.
April of 2021.
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
So in the
Your Honor,
event that if we were to want to continue him on probation and to extend him, we need to do it within the 1-year anniversary.
I got you. Right.
Your Honor,
Ms.
this
King,
is-
any chance we'll get that lab before March 1st, and of course before the 18th?
Your Honor, I mean, we'll try to push forward. Actually, this is a DWI number 4.
Oh, it's not a true third?
Correct.
What are the?
Because I don't think he has he doesn't have 3 convictions.
He has a DWI out of DWI, yes, conviction back in 2010. And then he has a second DWI 2017. That was conviction, 12 months probation. And we have a third. He also has possession charges. And then we have DWI number 3 back in 2020. Actually driving around intoxicated with a child under 15. That was 2020 is the offense date. And we have a DWI out of, and this DWI that's pending. And that was.
Oh, the DWI with a child was a conviction? I didn't hear that.
Ms. King, isn't that the actual rearrest?
Oh, it was for this one. I don't know, did they change? I think they did change the charge.
And then just to, so if I can may let you all know, he is currently, well, let me check the expiration date, but he was on probation on a DWI second. Let me just check the timing on that one.
So he's on probation for the DWI second. He gets the DWI with a child, which is then converted to a DWI third. Is that how it is?
That's how I understand it, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you're looking at the
DWI second, I'm sorry, Judge.
No, go ahead.
The DWI second, that's also an expired case from 4/7/2020.
So was he done with his probation when he picked up this one?
The issue with Mr. Gampa, Judge, is he's an absconder.
Oh.
He had absconded back in, previously we had issues with him not reporting, and I'm going back to 2019. MTR was filed, it was dismissed. We extended him to continue on probation. Upon being extended in July 2020, he reported one time. He picks up the DWI with a child, and he stopped reporting from them.
So he's not gonna do probation. So why don't we just 2 TDC him, look at that blow, and well, we've got a state jail.
Judge, we'll look at it, but this issue came up on the 18th of January, Your Honor, where I think I had a bond hearing before Her Honor. And there were similar thoughts about what are we going to do? Does he really want probation, or what are we doing here? And so, yeah, if we could just get all our ducks in a row in terms of labs and all that, we'll be happy to address everything.
Your Honor, he is wanted out of New Mexico for failure to appear. And actually the abandoned endangered child that was declined. And that was from the same incident as this DWI third from August 27, 2020.
Right.
So this would be a true third.
What's the New Mexico case?
Sorry, Judge, I didn't hear you.
What is the New Mexico case?
They failed to appear, everybody. Like,
Because everybody fails to appear.
yeah. Here, let me see if I can find it.
Carla, can you tell me a little bit? Oh, I guess you said he absconded, right? He never reported to probation on the DWI second. Is that what happened?
Let's see, that's what I'm trying to see. When he started that one, Judge, he put on that one on 4/8/19. He had 12 months probation. Yes, Judge. So it looks like when he pled on that particular DWI second, that's when he wasn't reporting anymore.
So he didn't do anything on misdemeanor second probation. He picked up a third. Assuming you don't have anything to challenge, this is what I'm going to say. Mr. Avalar, if you're going to look at anything on, for example, like a motion to suppress or anything like that on Mr. Gampa, is everything uploaded? Do we have everything? But for the labs, is that case complete and available to defense, Ms. King?
Let me check in 1 second, Your Honor.
So since we're here for arraignment,
minute.
Mr. Avalar, I'm gonna kind of put the push on this one, because if there is something that will require a motion, was that, oh, you got the results?
Yeah.
I don't have, Your Honor, the videos are on there as well.
Offense information, 8/27/20, subject Gerardo Campa Escobedo. Requested analysis and analyzed for alcohol. The result is 0.109. So I think the videos are up there, right?
Yes, they got uploaded actually just this morning.
Then we should be pretty close to, well,
I don't see.
what do you want to do, Judge?
So, okay. I want to know what the New Mexico case is.
I looked up New Mexico, no sale nada, Judge.
I mean, because I don't know what that failure to appear is. Is it not a parking ticket, but is it running a stoplight, or is it a DWI?
Right.
I can put in his information.
He's also Escobedo, right?
Offhand, my thought is we put him on five straight on the DWI, and we extend him on the drug case. And if he's going to be true to form and not report, we'll have him on, conditions. We'll do a review within, I'll say 60 days, maybe a follow-up of 60 days. And if at some point if he shows his colors and he's not reporting and just treating it like everything else, we just pull it, revoke him, 2 years, 3 years, depending on whatever the circumstances are.
I like that, Your Honor.
He will have to have immediate interlock, all that kind of stuff. And I'm good with that, unless what I hear back is going to be that New Mexico case is a DWI related offense, in which case either it will be, I think it would just be time. Is this newly indicted pretrial motions? 329, okay.
New Mexico case lookup is not the easiest, so.
Okay, well, look.
I'm
Let's
looking at
see.
the case lookup as well. And I don't see any results. I did both the names, Escobedo and Campa, did a date of birth search. Nothing comes up.
And that warrant was from 2013.
So if it was a DWI, would it come up on his rap, right? No, we don't have that on his rap. Okay. So it sounds like it's not a DWI. Look, we're coming back on March 1st on the probation case, Sandy. We can bring back the new case as well.
Yes, ma'am.
If you all think that that's something, barring any new information regarding any other out-of-state cases, I think I'm okay with that. Basically extending him and giving him 5 years on the DWI, and we'll do a review in 60 days. He'll have to have the monitor. He won't be allowed to drive, all of those things, Mr. Avalar. Okay. Tina, move it.
He needs a monitor, you said?
A portable monitor, can't operate a motor vehicle. Standard stuff.
Yeah, otherwise I'm gonna put a warrant for him if he doesn't get that. The portable
Okay.
unit. Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we'll see you on the 1st.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Judge.
All right. Who's next? Should we Mr. Roman?
Yes, Judge. Bottom of page 3.
What?
Cause number 2017-0D0-0480, State of Texas versus George Luis Roman. Announcement, council, please.
Roa King for the state of Texas.
And Daniel Avalar for George Roman, Your Honor.
Okay, again, this is a pre-revocation hearing. Carla, can you give me an update on Mr. Roman?
Your Honor, from the last hearing that was held on January 18, 2022, I am looking that Mr. Roman did bond out. So previously there was a bench warrant due to 2 arrests, 2 assault family violence rearrests, one from June 25th, 2021, and one from October 21st, 2021. Bench warrant was called in. There's also failure to report September through December 2021.
All right, and I think those latter dates, if I'm not mistaken, kind of coincided with the jailing, right? Or no? No, they did not?
I don't believe so, Judge, because the failure to report it September through December 2021. I believe he bonded out from that rearrest in October. He had bonded out.
Okay, and then he just didn't report. All right, so what are we doing on this one?
Your Honor, I'm waiting for our office to actually screen the AFE. And it looks like it's going to be a misdemeanor, Class A.
Okay, and when does he term with us, Carla?
We have May 24th, 2022.
Okay. So we don't have an, and we're coming back on this one on March 1st. I guess we'll wait on March 1st, see what happens with the AFE if you all have it good to go, and then go from there. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Okay,
What's next, Chewy?
thank you.
That should take care of the morning docket, Judge.
All righty. Thank you, Mr. Avalar.
Thank you, Judge. May I be